What if Naruto was an Uchiha? Naruto descends from Ashura, while Sasuke descends from Indra. So if we assume an alternate reality scenario, where Naruto is also an Uchiha, then this would fundamentally change the entire narrative. But what if I told you that there is a way to make this scenario happen, without flipping the story upside down? Guys, today's manga is going to take you to a different universe, where Naruto is a full-fledged member of the Uchiha clan, with the Sharingan and everything. But before we begin, support this video by leaving a like, and make sure you watch till the end, because this is going to get more and more interesting with each passing minute. Well then, with that said, enjoy! Our story begins in the primary residence of the Uchiha clan. It is the home of Uchiha Sasuke, Uchiha Itachi, and their adopted brother Uchiha Naruto. It's all nice and quiet until suddenly, Naruto burns a wall while trying to control his fire release. We immediately hear their mother shout, "Can't you boys go one day without causing chaos? Just one day. Why is it so hard to not wreck the house all the time? Who was it this time? Sasuke? Naruto?" The scene then shifts to Naruto, who gets caught using the transformation technique to make himself look like Sasuke. Mikoto jumps right at him with a frying pan. "Come here, you little brat!" Surprisingly, Naruto uses the Sharingan to predict her movement, and dodges just as she's about to hit him with a pan. He bursts out laughing and says, "Ha ha ha, better luck next time, Mom! Only Dad and Itachi can catch me in this clan." This annoys Mikoto. She points her finger at Naruto and hits him with a somewhat devastating statement. "Alright then, have it your way. No ramen for you today, Naruto. You'll be eating boiled potatoes until this wall is all fixed up." Naruto's eyes filled with tears. He shouts, "No, please, Mom! Anything but that! Don't take my ramen away from me!" When Mikoto sees his teary eyes, her heart softens a little. She pats him on the head and says, "Okay, you can have your ramen, but you still have to fix this wall. Okay, Naruto?" Naruto's face cheers up, and he starts nodding profusely. "I will, Mom! I'm gonna find something and fix the wall by the end of the day." He says this and runs out to find a way to get it done. Mikoto smiles. Itachi pulls up to the scene and starts teasing her about it. "Mom, if you keep letting them both off the hook so easily, they won't learn. You know that, right?" Mikoto turns around and replies, "Yeah, but they're too cute. I guess I'll just ask your dad to give them a lecture or something." Itachi laughs again and responds, "Well, don't worry about it. Naruto will figure something out. By the way, where is Sasuke? Haven't seen him since breakfast." "I think he's been training by the lake since morning. You should check up on him. Competition is great, but I'm afraid that boy is pushing himself too hard," Mikoto replies. She looks a bit concerned. Itachi goes and checks up on him, and he sees Sasuke forming the hand signs to a familiar jutsu. "Fire-style fireball jutsu!" "Whoa, that's amazing, Sasuke. The fire release is coming out pretty good, I see," Itachi states. Sasuke is breathing heavily from all the training he was doing. Itachi walks toward him and hands him a glass of water. Sasuke takes it and says, "Yes, but it's not enough. I'm not as good as Naruto." "You do realize that your fire release is many times stronger than Naruto's fire release, right? He can't even control it," Itachi explains. "Yeah, but fire release is the only thing I can do well. I don't even have a Sharingan. Tell me, brother, am I weak? I don't want to lose to Naruto," Sasuke says. Itachi is amused. He pulls Sasuke's cheeks and asks him a question. "Do you hate Naruto?" Sasuke gets a little silent, but after thinking about it for a few seconds, he responds, "Of course not. He's my brother, but I still don't want to lose to him." Itachi smiles at him and gives him the classic forehead poke. "Don't be so rash, Sasuke. Naruto is strong because strength was forced upon him. You should just grow at your own pace," Itachi states. "Wait, what do you mean by that? Isn't Naruto supposed to be a genius prodigy?" Sasuke asks. Itachi looks Sasuke in the eye, smiles, and then responds, "Listen, Sasuke, it's thanks to Naruto that we're able to live in such peaceful times. I can't tell you everything, but I'm sure Dad, Mom, Naruto, and I would all love it if you spend your free time playing, instead of staying cooped up training by yourself." Sasuke feels a little bad after hearing this. He pauses for a moment and says, "I'm sorry if I worried you, brother. I just don't want to be left behind by Naruto." You don't have to be sorry. If training is what you want, I can train both of you together. What do you say, Sasuke? Would you like to train with Naruto? Itachi asks. Sasuke's face suddenly lights up, and he starts nodding profusely. Meanwhile, we have Naruto. He's strolling around the village trying to find someone who knows a technique that can immediately fix up a wall. But as expected, he's yet to have any luck. Come on! Can't a guy get a wall fixed? What's the point of such a big village when you can't even get a wall fixed? Naruto complains loudly while walking around. Kakashi sees him groaning from a distance and decides to help. What's up, Naruto? Why the long face? Ah, it's Kakashi. Do you know a technique that can fix up a wall? Naruto asks. Kakashi responds, Nope, you'll have to do that manually. What's the point of your 1,000 jutsus when you don't even know a jutsu that can fix up a wall? Naruto replies. He is visibly pissed. Ha ha ha, let me guess. You broke the wall and mommy wants you to fix it up. Or she won't make you dinner. Does that sound about right? Kakashi asks. No, mom is too nice to not make me ramen, but I still have to fix up the mess, right? What do you think I should do? Naruto asks curiously. As this conversation was taking place, Kakashi notices Yamato walking away in the opposite direction. He immediately calls out to him. Hey Yamato, you got a minute? Sure enough, Yamato turns around and approaches them. What's up, Kakashi? And whoa, you are Naruto, aren't you? How's it going? Not good at all. I'm looking for someone who can help me fix up a wall, Naruto says. Yamato is confused by what's going on, and so Kakashi explains the situation. He burnt the wall and now mommy wants him to fix it up before dinner. I see. Well, since the wall burnt so easily, it must have been made of wood. In that case, I can definitely help you, kid. Just show me the way. Yamato replies and gives Naruto a thumbs up. Whoa, are you serious? Do you actually have a technique that fixes up walls? How often can I call you? Naruto asks. Not quite, kid, but you'll see, Yamato replies. Kakashi bids Naruto farewell and goes to get himself some good old miso soup. Naruto, on the other hand, takes Yamato to the Uchiha residence and shows him the burnt-up wall. He then watches with pure curiosity as Yamato casually uses his wood release to not only repair the wall, but make it a lot more refined than before. Seeing this, Naruto is amazed. This is so cool! Hey, can you also make designs with your abilities? Like wood portraits or something? Naruto asks. Yamato smiles and responds, Sure, kid. What do you want me to draw? Well, Naruto gets a little closer and whispers something in his ear. Meanwhile, Itachi and Sasuke are both looking for Naruto in the village. Itachi notices Kakashi slurping on some miso soup. He relaxes all the muscles in his body and silently sneaks up on Kakashi to catch a glimpse of his face. Gotcha! Itachi says. But Kakashi pulls his mask right as Itachi tries to catch a peek. By the time Itachi takes another look, Kakashi has already reworn his mask. He looks at Itachi with an unamused eye and responds, I never expected you sillying around like this, Itachi. How's it going? I guess peace has softened me up a little. Itachi laughs. Kakashi gets up to properly greet Itachi. Kakashi looks towards Sasuke and asks, What's up, Sasuke? You look like you're deep in thought. It's nothing, Sasuke replies. Hearing this, Kakashi turns toward Itachi with a curious expression on his face and asks, Is something wrong? Yeah, I may have said too much. Sasuke's now curious about Naruto's origins, Itachi explains. I see. Why not just tell him then? It's not a good thing to keep secrets between brothers, right? Kakashi replies. This response intrigues Sasuke, while Itachi answers Kakashi's question. Yeah, but not even Naruto himself knows about it. Are you sure it's wise to drop the truth so casually? This makes Kakashi ask Sasuke a question. How old are you, young man? I'm 7, Sasuke responds. That's mature enough. Have a seat. We'll tell you about Naruto, but you have to promise us one thing. You won't ever stop seeing Naruto as your brother. Does that sound good, Sasuke? Kakashi asks. Sasuke feels a little pissed as he replies, Of course, Naruto is my brother, and he'll always be my brother. Both Kakashi and Itachi smile gently. They order 3 more servings of miso soup, and the conversation begins. Itachi is the one who explains it all. All right, Sasuke, what I'm going to tell you may shock you, but this is the truth. You remember the nine-tailed fox attack 7 years ago, right? And how the fourth Hokage stopped the attack? He sealed the fox inside his son, but both him and his wife died during the incident. Yes, I think we studied that in the academy, Sasuke replies, and Itachi continues. Yes, and Naruto is the fourth Hokage's son. He is the Nine Tails Jinchuriki. Hearing this, Sasuke is left completely stunned. He immediately responds, Wait, how is that even possible? Naruto is an Uchiha. How can he also be the fourth Hokage's son? And how did I never realize that he is the Nine Tails Jinchuriki? Are you guys messing with me? This is where Kakashi enters the conversation. No, Sasuke, this is the truth. Naruto is the fourth Hokage's son. Unfortunately, the Hokage and his wife died the same day he was born. Your father, Fugaku Uchiha, secretly adopted Naruto and registered him as an Uchiha. Wait, this still explains nothing. How does Naruto have a Sharingan? Everybody has always treated us like twins. Why didn't anyone question this? Sasuke asks. It is a genjutsu. An Uchiha named Shisui used a genjutsu to make everyone accept Naruto as your twin brother, Sasuke. And as for Naruto's Sharingan, it's those same eyes that place the genjutsu. Itachi explains. Wait, you mean Naruto's eyes belong to Shisui Uchiha? Why? This makes no sense no matter how you think about it. Why place the genjutsu? What happened to Shisui? What the hell has been going on? Sasuke asks. Kakashi enters the chat once again. It was for peace. It was to make sure that no one is able to weaponize the Nine Tails ever again. It was to bring the Uchiha and Leaf Village back together again. It was to protect Naruto's future. Who knows what may have happened if things didn't turn out the way they did. Yes, it is just as Kakashi-sensei said. And the one who masterminded it all was my best friend, Uchiha Shisui, Itachi adds. And what happened to Shisui? Is he still alive? Sasuke adds. Everything went according to Shisui's plan. He sabotaged Danzo's schemes, cleared the Uchiha clan's name, and brought about peace. And finally, in order to make sure that his eyes don't fall into the wrong hands, Shisui planted them inside Naruto and left the village 2 years ago. Right now, he's probably just a blind guy traveling around with a stick and a stupid smile on his face, Itachi explains. Sasuke pauses for a moment to ingest all of this. He then responds, Honestly, I still have a lot of questions, but I think I now understand what you guys are trying to say. The village wasn't always this peaceful, was it? In response to this, Itachi hits Sasuke with a forehead poke. Yes, little brother, this peace was built in the past 7 years. Our brother Naruto and my best friend Shisui are the ones who made it happen. Later, Sasuke and Itachi arrive back home in the evening and notice their parents standing in front of the newly built wall. They have a stupid smile on their faces. Naturally, Sasuke and Itachi take a look. And there it was, right in the middle of the newly restored wall, a wooden portrait. It's a portrait of Mikoto, Itachi, Sasuke, and of course Naruto. Itachi almost tears up, while Sasuke laughs at how silly Naruto's face looks in the portrait. As for Naruto himself, he's snoring right next to the wall. I guess he wanted to be here when we saw this, but the little guy got tired of waiting and just fell asleep right here, Itachi comments, and all of them laugh. All right, boys, it's time to wake up for school, Mikoto says while walking into Naruto and Sasuke's room. She looks around in the room, but Sasuke is nowhere to be seen. Huh? Where's Sasuke? Naruto, on the other hand, is snoring loudly. Mikoto kicks him in the gut and wakes him up. That's cruel, Mom, Naruto says. Whatever, honey. Sasuke must be training in the forest. Go get him. The breakfast is ready, Mikoto says. What? You mean he's training this early in the morning? Naruto asks while yawning. Yeah, he doesn't want you to leave him behind after all, Mikoto replies. She knows about the rivalry between the two brothers. Naruto gets up and storms out of the house, straight into the forest. He's caught off guard by an incoming kunai from behind, but Naruto's Sharingan activates, and he easily catches it with his finger from his left hand. Not too shabby, Sasuke. You almost had me, Naruto says as he turns around to greet Sasuke, but Sasuke is nowhere to be seen. Naruto gets a little confused, so he jumps high up in the sky to look around for Sasuke. However, this is where Sasuke is seen standing on top of a tree. He uses hand signs and immediately attacks Naruto with the fireball technique. A small flame shoots out. Naruto would notice, however it would be too late. Naruto gets his butt burnt and falls back on the ground. Sasuke walks up to Naruto. He laughs and says, "You know, you could have just used your Sharingan to look around and see my chakra, right?" Naruto facepalms and replies, "That's a good point, but I'm still half asleep, so you've got to let this loss slide." "Nope, ninjas don't make excuses." Sasuke laughs. The two of them come back home to get some breakfast, and then leave for the academy. On their way there, Sasuke asks Naruto an interesting question. "You don't really know how to use the Sharingan, do you?" he asks. "Yeah, it just happens on autopilot. I'm gonna need Big Brother Itachi to teach me how to use it like an actual Uchiha," Naruto says. "You better, otherwise I'm gonna leave you behind, Naruto. I've now started training in the mornings as well," Sasuke replies. "Yeah, I noticed," Naruto snarkily replies. Sasuke starts messing up his hair in response, as the two of them are passing by Ichiraku Ramen. "Say, Naruto, wanna get some ramen?" Sasuke asks. "What? But we just had breakfast. Not that I'd mind some good old ramen though," Naruto replies. "Alright, I'll treat you to some ramen, but you'll have to do me a favor," Sasuke says. "Huh? What kind of favor?" Naruto asks. "I'm planning on sneaking out of the village today. Come with me. We'll be back by evening, and Mom would just think that we were at the academy. It's foolproof," Sasuke replies as he walks towards Ichiraku Ramen. Naruto runs to catch up and says, "Interesting, but what are you planning on doing outside the village? To meet a girl from another village?" Naruto laughs. "Don't be an idiot. This is just to test my skills. We'll go outside the village and destroy any ninja we see," Sasuke says as he holds two fingers up signaling his request for 2 orders of ramen. "Well, I don't really care, as long as I get some fresh ramen," Naruto says. Teuchi, the famous Ichiraku Ramen owner, looks at the boys and thinks to himself, Shouldn't these boys be at the academy at this time? They're from the prestigious Uchiha clan. I'm sure they'll be fine." The 2 Uchiha boys enjoy their bowls. Sasuke uses the last of his pocket money to pay for their ramen, and then they start to leave the village. They sneak behind some bushes next to the village entrance. "What now? There's a Chunin guarding the gate," Naruto asks. "It's fine. The guy looks tired. We can lure him away from the gate very easily," Sasuke replies. "How so?" Naruto asks. "You're going to use a clone to transform into an attractive woman," Sasuke says. "With or without clothes?" Naruto asks. "With clothes, otherwise it'll be too obvious. Just wink at him and blow a flying kiss. That'd work. This Chunin is a crook," Sasuke replies with a look of disgust from Naruto's question. "Whoa, that's genius! I've got this," Naruto replies with a devious look on his face, while simultaneously rubbing his hands like the menace he is. In the next scene, Naruto uses a shadow clone, and then makes the clone transform into an attractive blonde lady. The guard notices her and then notices her winking at him. He checks the time, leaves the post, and starts following her. Meanwhile, Naruto and Sasuke dash out of the gate the moment he leaves his post. And 2 minutes later, the clone pops off. The guy is stunned. It takes him 10 seconds to realize that it was a prank, and by the time he returns to his post, it has already been 3 minutes since he left. That doesn't sound a lot, but those 3 minutes were more than enough time for a mysterious intruder cloaked in black to enter the village unnoticed. "It has been a while, but I guess I'm back home," the intruder says. Going back to Naruto and Sasuke, they are livid. This is their first time outside the village, and it's about as exciting as you'd expect it to be. "Bro, I can't believe we're actually doing this. Mom's gonna be so mad, haha." Naruto laughs hysterically. "Yeah, and that's why we're going to be back home by evening. Don't forget that, Naruto," Sasuke replies. I know, Naruto says. They spend the next hour just goofing around in the nearby forest and laughing at stupid jokes. But then Naruto's Sharingan instinctively notices someone hiding in the distance. "Hey, Sasuke, seems the Leaf Village has a guest," Naruto says. "What do you mean?" Sasuke asks. "It's time, Sasuke. You said you want to destroy any ninja we see, right? Well, there's one hiding inside that cave right there," Naruto says. "Interesting. That spot is just 15 minutes from the Leaf Village. If that ninja's hiding here, he or she has got to be an enemy. Good work, Naruto. Let's go foil his plans," Sasuke declares. "Hey, you look like you're ready for war, but are you sure, Sasuke? I'm not sure who or what it is, but it definitely seems like bad news. Maybe we should go get somebody from the village," Naruto says nervously. "Don't be an idiot. We would also get punished for sneaking out of the village. Don't worry, there's 2 of us, and I know better than anyone that you're strong, Naruto. Together we can get this guy, Sasuke states. Hearing this, Naruto also puts on his game face, with a never-before-seen look, now wearing his iconic green goggles over his red Sharingan eyes. Alright, so what's the strategy? Should we just jump him or what? Naruto asks. Sasuke was going to reply, but suddenly the 2 of them felt something standing behind them, which sent chills running down their spines. Naruto and Sasuke gradually turn their heads around to see what's up, and it's Puppet. Jump, Sasuke! This thing is dangerous! Naruto yells, and Sasuke manages to jump out of the way before the Puppet slams him. He then uses the Fireball Jutsu while midair, and burns the Puppet. That was slick, Sasuke, Naruto says. Was this the guy? Sasuke asks. No, the guy's still in the cave, Naruto replies. Meanwhile, the guy in the cave thinks to himself, I see, those kids are Uchiha, but no problem. I still have 297 puppets left. Plus, Orochimaru would love it if I picked up a couple of Uchiha kids for his experiments. Haha, let's make Orochimaru owe me one. Going back to Naruto and Sasuke, Naruto says, Listen, Sasuke, this guy's bad news. Let's go get Big Brother Itachi. He won't rat us out either. Come on, Naruto. You want us to be a burden on our big brother? Sasuke replies. What are you saying, Sasuke? Brothers are supposed to rely on each other. What do you think Big Brother would feel if something happens to either of us? Naruto states. Whatever. It's too late. I don't think our enemy is going to let us get away. Sasuke replies while pointing to the cave. Naruto turns around and sees puppets exiting the cave one by one. What the hell? But my Sharingan only saw one guy in the cave. What are these things? Why can I suddenly see chakra running through them now? Naruto wonders. Calm down. You're just not used to those eyes. Don't worry, Naruto, we've got this. There are a lot of these things, but honestly, they're not that strong, Sasuke says. That's at least a couple of dozens, Naruto replies. So what? I'll take half and you take the other half. Let's do this, Sasuke states and dashes straight towards the puppets. Naruto follows suit. Sasuke uses his Fireball Jutsu, while Naruto hits the puppets with his exceptional kunai skills. It takes them less than a minute to take down all 24 of the puppets that had just exited the cave. Haha, you see that, Naruto? It wasn't so bad, Sasuke says. Don't lose your focus, Sasuke, there's more of them. That guy hasn't even begun with his toys or whatever these things are, Naruto replies. You've got to be kidding me. How can one ninja control so many puppets? Sasuke says. Do you still have any chakra left, Sasuke? Naruto asks. Why ask? I'm sure you can see it yourself. But don't worry. I can go on and take another 12 of those, no problem, Sasuke replies. All right, but more importantly, watch my back, brother, and I'll watch your back. This is a battle of attrition, Naruto replies. The 2 of them brace themselves for more puppets, but much to their surprise, what comes out of that cave next is none other than the 3rd Kazekage. No way. I know that face. Sasuke is stunned. Who is it, Sasuke? His chakra nature seems odd, Naruto replies. I'm not completely sure, but I've seen that face on an illustration. This is the 3rd Kazekage, the user of magnet release, and the strongest Kazekage in history, Sasuke replies. Are you for real? Isn't that just a puppet? Naruto asks. Yeah, that one is a puppet. In fact, the 3rd Kazekage has been dead for a while now, but you just said that his chakra nature seems odd. Naruto, that's no puppet. That's the 3rd Kazekage's corpse. And I bet the rest of my pocket money on the fact that this puppet can use magnet release, Sasuke declares. Hearing this, Naruto laughs. Hey, get real. That was not a joke, Sasuke says. I know, bro. It's just that I'm so stressed right now, all I can do is laugh, Naruto replies. Haha, you're insane, Naruto, Sasuke replies. The insanity is what's about to happen next, Sasuke, Naruto says. Definitely. Taking down the 3rd Kazekage would make us definitively stronger than all those Chunin crooks in the village, or even the Jonin. Heck, we'll be on the same level as Father or the Hokage, Sasuke says. Now that you put it that way, Naruto braces himself. Unfortunately, little did Naruto or Sasuke know that what's about to happen next will far surpass anything they could have imagined, even in their worst nightmare. The 3rd Kazekage's puppet corpse uses iron sand, black iron wings, and conjures up feathers shaped like missiles. Next, Naruto and Sasuke are horrifyingly shot at by hundreds of these missiles. Naruto uses his Sharingan and the kunai to protect both himself and Sasuke by blocking most of the feather missiles, but he reaches his limit after the 50th missile. Sasuke uses Fireball Jujutsu, but it wasn't effective against the Iron Sand. The 51st missile pierces Naruto straight in his chest. "Naruto, no! Are you okay?" Sasuke yells. "'Tis but a scratch," Naruto replies jokingly as he resumes blocking the missiles. He goes on to block the next 49 missiles using the vision of the Sharingan and his amazing kunai abilities. "It doesn't matter if it's the strongest Kazekage in history or whatever. I won't allow anyone to hurt my brother," Naruto declares, while glaring at the third Kazekage's puppet with his 3 Tomoe Sharingan. Sasuke's right eye tears up out of his love and appreciation for Naruto, while Sasuke's left eye starts bleeding out of his hatred for his own powerlessness. Right then, in that very moment, Sasuke swears on his life that even if the world itself rips apart, he'll make sure that his brother won't even have to sacrifice his own body to protect him. "I'm sorry, Naruto. We should have gone back to the village and reported this enemy. It's my fault," Sasuke says. "What are you saying, Sasuke? Don't tell me you're actually doubting our victory. Get up! We have a Kazekage to defeat," Naruto declares with an overwhelming smile on his face. Sasuke smiles back and gets up. "Of course, I won't let you down again, Naruto," Sasuke says, but as expected, the difference in their abilities was simply too much. Naruto's eyes show him a vision. He sees it in 4K, as the third Kazekage's puppet releases a technique called Iron Sand Gathering Assault. The iron sand is shaped in the form of a spear, and Naruto can only watch as the spear pierces straight through Sasuke's heart. Sasuke's lifeless body falls onto the ground in the next second. "What's wrong, Naruto? Your Sharingan is bleeding," Sasuke asks. The vision ends, and Naruto realizes that what he just saw was the future. He saw exactly what was going to happen in the next 10 to 20 seconds. His eyes continue to bleed, as the third Kazekage's puppet conjures up the Iron Sand Spear. But right when it's about to pierce through Sasuke's chest, Naruto jumps and pushes Sasuke out of the way. The spear pierces straight through Naruto's back. "As I said, I won't let anyone hurt my brother," Naruto says before collapsing on the ground. "Naruto?" Sasuke helplessly asks. It takes his mind and body 5 seconds to process what just happened. Both of his eyes start bleeding relentlessly as the realization hits him. Naruto had to sacrifice himself to save him because he was too powerless on his own. His brother just sacrificed himself to save him. The weight of this realization fills Sasuke with hatred and contempt for himself like never before. The Sharingan awakens, and it's 2 Tomoe. Meanwhile, the guy in the cave is revealed to be Sasori. "Ah, I guess I was too aggressive. The Iron Sand Spear definitely killed that kid," Sasori says and continues. "Whatever. I'm sure the eyes would still be useful for Orochimaru. Let's make sure the other kid is captured alive." Sasuke, on the other hand, grows mad with rage and attacks the third Kazekage's puppet, and so Sasori makes the puppet use Iron Sand to grab Sasuke's arms and legs. The Iron Sand completely restricts all of Sasuke's movements. It makes it physically impossible for him to move anymore. Sasuke's eyes once again shed tears of blood. From his perspective, his brother just sacrificed himself, and yet he's completely powerless to do a thing. "It's over, kid. Though I admit, you two weren't so bad for a couple of little twerps," Sasori says while stepping away from the cave. He's still inside the Hiruko puppet though. The third Kazekage's Iron Sand picks Naruto's body and brings both Naruto and Sasuke in front of Sasori. "Who are you?" Sasuke asks. "Sasori of the Red Sand," Sasori replies. Sasuke is surprised after seeing the dark cloak with red clouds. "The Akatsuki?" Sasuke questions. "Oh, so you've heard of us," Sasori states. "You guys are a group of wanted criminals. What do you want with the Leaf Village?" Sasuke asks. "Nothing, to be honest. I was just waiting for my partner who's visiting the Leaf right now. You must have heard of him. He's from your village. The man's name is Orochimaru," Sasori replies. "Orochimaru? You mean one of the legendary Sannin? He's with the Akatsuki?" Sasuke asks. "You bet," Sasori replies and continues. "Honestly, I was going to give you two to Orochimaru for his experiments, but after seeing the Sharingan's potential, I wouldn't mind turning you two into my own puppets. Especially this guy. He's a mutant prodigy, Sasori says, referring to Naruto as the mutant. The sky suddenly becomes extremely cloudy and dark gray. Don't you dare touch Naruto. Do that and I promise, I'll definitely make you regret being born in this world, Sasuke declares with a look in his eyes that mirrors death itself. Whoa, that was scary. But how exactly are you going to make me regret anything, you little twerp? Sasori says, as he revives a few of his puppets that haven't entirely been destroyed. He then pulls back Hiruko's iron tail to slap Sasuke, but lightning strikes at that very moment, and a man is seen standing on top of the cave behind Sasori. He declares while opening his Mangekyo Sharingan. Just like that, a storm happens and Black Thunder starts relentlessly attacking all the puppets, including Hiroko and the third Kazekage. The thunder is like blades in the sense that it cleaves and dismantles the puppets. Everything except Naruto and Sasuke is hit with the Black Thunder, and even though Iron Sand should be effective against the thunder, Tenjin Arashikai is so relentless that the third Kazekage's puppet is destroyed almost instantly. By the time the dust settles, the forest, the trees, and of course Sasori's puppets, everything inside a 100-meter radius is destroyed. Sasori comes out of Hiroko's body and shows himself for the first time. I see. So it was you, Wicked Eye Fugaku, the head of the Uchiha clan, Sasori says. The Akatsuki must be feeling unusually confident, considering how they had the nerve to attack my sons, Fugaku declares, as Black Thunder strikes straight from the skies and completely abolishes Sasori. On that day, Sasori of the Red Sand was killed by Fugaku Uchiha. Meanwhile, Orochimaru is cornered by Itachi and Kakashi. Oh my, I wasn't expecting such a warm welcome, Orochimaru says. You used a honey trap to lure the guard away from the village entrance, I'd say. That's surprisingly clumsy for one of the legendary Sannin, Kakashi says. He thinks that it was Orochimaru who used a clone to transform into an attractive girl and lure the Chunin guard away from the gate for a few minutes. What the hell are you talking about? Orochimaru responds, because obviously it wasn't him. Going back to Naruto and Sasuke, Fugaku approaches his sons. Are you all right, Sasuke? He asks. Yes, but father, Naruto, he sacrificed himself to protect me, Sasuke responds. His voice quivers and shakes. I see. For now, let us return home, Fugaku replies. He picks up Naruto and returns to the village with Sasuke. They take him to the Konoha hospital. The medical ninjas attend to Naruto and reveal that at the very least, Naruto is not dead, but his body has entered a state of suspended animation, where he isn't really alive either, and they have no idea how to snap him out of it. Fugaku and Sasuke listen in silence as the medical staff breaks this news to them. At the same time, Itachi enters the room. Tell me what happened, Sasuke. Itachi's voice is calm, but both Fugaku and Sasuke can tell that he's brimming with rage. Sasuke goes ahead and explains everything to both Fugaku and Itachi. He leaves nothing out. He explains that it was his idea to leave the village, and how Naruto wanted to report to the village, but he insisted that they should try to take out the enemy ninja themselves. Sasuke truly explains everything. Itachi pats his head and says, Don't worry, Sasuke. Naruto may be like this now, but there is someone who can save him. Lady Tsunade, you mean? Fugaku asks. Yes, father. I'll go and get her wherever she is, Itachi replies. Brother, I'll go with you, Sasuke says, as he shows Itachi and Fugaku his Sharingan. All right, let's go. We'll be leaving right away, Itachi says. Very well then. Itachi, keep Sasuke safe, Fugaku says and leaves. Orochimaru surrendered and was brought in the third Hokage's presence. Kakashi is with the third Hokage along with Might Guy. Fugaku Uchiha also joins them to decide on Orochimaru's fate. It's strange. It doesn't make sense no matter how I think about it. Why did you surrender, Orochimaru? Why are you here? The third Hokage asks. You are so clueless, Sensei. Allow me to join the ranks of the Leaf Village once again, Orochimaru says. Hearing this stuns Kakashi, Might Guy, Fugaku, and even Hiruzen. What? You've already betrayed the Leaf. There's no mercy for traitors, Hiruzen replies. Whatever. Just hear me out. I met Shisui Uchiha, Orochimaru says. Go on, Fugaku Uchiha speaks. Shisui is the one who convinced me to betray the Akatsuki. Listen carefully. What I'm about to tell you may shock you. But it is 100% true, Orochimaru says. What is? Hiruzen asks. Madara Uchiha is still alive, Orochimaru declares. His words leave Hiruzen, Fugaku, Kakashi, and Might Guy flabbergasted. What do you mean by that? Madara has been dead for over half a century, Fugaku Uchiha says. No, Madara Uchiha lives, and he plans on plunging the world into an infinite Tsukuyomi, Orochimaru states. Impossible, Fugaku Uchiha immediately responds. Listen, it's up to you if you want to believe me or not, but this is the truth. Even if that's the truth, it still doesn't explain why we should let you back into the village. What are you plotting, Orochimaru? What did Shisui tell you? Hiruzen asks. Madara is far too deep into his plan for me to do anything about it. My goal is to live forever. The infinite Tsukuyomi is a conflict of interest. I no longer seek to continue helping the Akatsuki, now that I know that Madara Uchiha is the man in charge, and his endgame is the infinite Tsukuyomi, Orochimaru says. That's too straightforward. Orochimaru might actually be telling the truth. Kakashi adds, But treason is treason, Orochimaru. Leave the village right now, or we'll sentence you to death, Hiruzen states. Are you sure, Lord Hokage? Fugaku asks. Yes, I do not trust Orochimaru, but I trust Shisui. Orochimaru has definitely met Shisui. There's no doubt about that, Hiruzen replies. In the end, Orochimaru is exiled from the village and told that if he ever dares to enter the village again, he'll be sentenced to death. Was this really for the best? Kakashi asks Hiruzen. He'll be hunted down by the Akatsuki anyway. Besides, I'm sure Orochimaru already had some kind of an escape plan. It was the right call to handle this as diplomatically as possible, Hiruzen replies. I thought you were going soft on him because he used to be your student, but that's a fine answer, Fugaku says. He leaves and returns home to the Uchiha residence. Mikoto learns about everything that happened, and the stress almost makes her collapse. She visits Naruto in the hospital right away. Fast forward to 1 month later, Itachi and Sasuke return to the village with Lady Tsunade. Kakashi, Fugaku, and of course Mikoto are also there when Tsunade enters the room with Itachi and Sasuke. Tsunade puts her right hand at the spot on Naruto's back, where he was pierced by the iron sand spear. This boy, he's being kept alive by the Nine-Tails chakra, and yet at the same time, the Sharingan is keeping the Nine-Tails chakra stable. This is what has led to this current state of suspended animation, where he is neither dead, nor is he letting the Nine-Tails take over. Tsunade tells herself in a monologue as she examines what's going on with Naruto's body. She turns around and faces everyone. Itachi has already filled me in on all the details. This boy is the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki, and that Sharingan belongs to an Uchiha named Shisui. That is true, Fugaku Uchiha speaks. This is not something that can be cured by medical ninjutsu. Shisui's Mangekyo Sharingan is constantly restricting the Nine-Tails from taking over, almost as if the Nine-Tails itself has been placed in a genjutsu. Naruto's body is in a similar state, where the Mangekyo Sharingan is keeping it suspended by containing the Nine-Tails chakra. We need Shisui to personally solve the situation, or Naruto will never snap out of it, Tsunade states. We don't know where the hell he is right now, Kakashi says. Meanwhile, Shisui is seen standing in Pain's presence. You mean Orochimaru has betrayed us, huh? Pain asks. Orochimaru just revealed everything to the Hokage. You were too careless, Nagato, Shisui replies. And guys, this is where we're gonna end the second part of What If Naruto Was an Uchiha? I'm sure you guys must have a lot to add to this story, so feel free to go wild in the comments section. What exactly is Fugaku's Mangekyo ability? Why did Orochimaru become a rat? And what exactly is Shisui up to? Come on, let us continue this conversation down below. As always, a like and subscribe will be much appreciated. And don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated. I'd also recommend checking out our other What If scenarios. This channel is still in the beginning, but there's a lot of content for you to enjoy. Well then, with that said, I'll see y'all on my next video.